Alright, this is the final part. I have 8 minutes on my phone, guys. Now after this, I'm going to work on the lawn. Work on it for a good hour, hour and a half. My stepmother will give me like 20 bucks. So I can use that money to get beer and smokes, and tomorrow I'll have enough to get a pack of smokes, which is good enough. Obviously. Tomorrow I have enough to get a pack of smokes. Yep. All I need is money for today and money for tomorrow. And Friday I get paid. I get paid Friday, so Friday I might not have any smokes for work, but at least I get paid. So after work I can get my beer and smokes, right? Yeah, and I might go to St. Hubert's Friday. I'll go around maybe 7, 8 o'clock. I'm going to go to St. Hubert's, have a bite to eat there. Talk to some of the waitresses there and all that stuff, yeah. I told you, Ivan O'Mara is switching, turning the Bible switch on. I'm no longer going to be this nice guy. That's how I get better when you build confidence in yourself. I'm sidetracking. Yeah, we're going to have to rent the best machines for printing all the masks. So Ivan, how does it work? I don't know. Like, you have this like system. You have a couple guys who design the mask the mask on the computer based off the console art pictures, and they print it, and the machine prints the mask. You have this 3D advanced like printing mask machine that prints all the masks of the demonic characters. You're probably looking at like, I don't know, like 50, 60, $70,000 machine. Something, the best stuff for the business I'm gonna be renting, man. Something crazy. To rent 6 mask machines will probably cost me a couple $100,000, maybe $400,000. I'm renting the best stuff, like an $80,000, $70,000 printing mask machine that prints the masks. So the machine prints the masks and it also prints the costumes. Because the voice actors are not just wearing the mask; they're wearing this costume. You know what that Halloween Hour picture I showed you, like Pennywise and Clown? Yeah, they wear this costume. They have to wear the costume and they have to wear the mask too. They wear this mask, but like it's a professional 3D advanced printing mask machine. I'm like, guys, I don't want the mask looking like the fucking orcs in Return of the King. Otherwise, the movie will flop. Won't be that good. They need to look a bit more professional, like that Delving and Annabelle, Pennywise the Clown, or that picture I showed you in my video. When I showed my face, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how that picture he looked very natural but looked also very amazing? Yes. Balance it. Like the ring race and Fellowship of the Ring, they look very balanced. They look natural, but they also look very amazing. Something like that. Don't have Erica look too computery, otherwise it won't be that good. But at the same time, don't have it look too natural, otherwise the movie won't be that good either. You need both. You need to mix your physical effects or practical effects with your visual effects. That way you have the balance. I know what I'm doing. Stay away from full CGI air attack. Stay away from full on natural air attack too. You need both. He'll look more natural, better than Thanos obviously, but he looks also very amazing like Thanos. Jim Caviezel will be like, not Jim Caviezel. Mel Gibson will be like, Ivan, like you're looking at something like 4 times out of the way Thanos looked, Ivan. Yeah, you know, Ivan, for Avengers, they only put like what, like I don't know, like $80 million, $70 million towards visual effects, Ivan. You got Thanos looking like that. You're putting $600 towards visual effects, Ivan. Yeah, the man Kevin Feige, James Cameron, all of them must be jealous, Ivan. Yeah, they're all going to be jealous because Hollywood can't afford to give that kind of money. So, Sarah. All those executives and big directors are going to be jealous. Fuck, man, Ivan gave you that kind of budget? Yeah, holy shit. James Cameron will be envious of Mel Gibson. Holy shit, Mel. Ivan gave you that kind of budget? Yeah, I wish I directed this movie. I wish I had that kind of budget for my Avatar movies. Yeah. And Hollywood gave James Cameron a lot of money for his movies. For Avatar, right? Avatar was made for $350, $400 million. My guess is they put maybe $50 million towards visual effects for Avatar. You got a world like that. I'm putting $600+ million for visual effects. Looking towards visual effects. Looking at what? A world that will blow James Cameron's Avatar. and Peter Jackson's Hobbit trilogy and Lord of the Rings trilogy out of the water in terms of technology. I'm saying. I'll rent a good 5 to 6 machines. Okay, how much could 6 machines print in a day? We can print a good 30, 40 masks a day. Okay, I'll rent 6 of your best printing mask machines. Because you guys not only have to create the mask and costumes for all the animal demonic characters, you also got to create all the masks for all the extras. Obviously. The mask and costumes for the demonic characters you can pull off making in 2 years. Because the machine does all the work for you, right? Yeah, if you can print 40 masks and costumes a day, you work 7 days a week for 2 years, you can easily pull off printing 25, 28,000 costumes and masks for all the extras and all them. You can easily pull it off. So I'm saying. You can easily pull it off. That's why you got to give those guys time. You got to give them 2 years. So I'm saying. And then Mel Gibson will help me to call for the food and the kitchen equipment. All right, what food are you thinking of serving them? I'm thinking of serving them this. He's like, holy shit. You're going to serve the actors and crew with that kind of food? I have a luxurious buffet. I'm like, yes. Yes, Mel Gibson. Yes. Yeah, Ivan. Yeah. So I'm going to serve the actors and crewmen hamburger sliders. Cheese ones, Ivan. I'll get you. What I'll do is you have the option to have it with cheese. You have the option to have because not everyone likes cheese with their burgers, right? You can give them the option of having cheese with them. No, I'll have cheeseburgers. I'll serve hamburger sliders, cheeseburgers, hamburger sliders. So all I'm gonna put on the hamburger is cheese, but how you want to dress your hamburger is up to you. You have your ketchup, you have your mustard. Get Heinz ketchup. Don't get shitty brands of ketchup. Get Heinz ketchup, Heinz mustard. Get mayonnaise. Get the good quality mayonnaise like Hellmann's or Miracle Whip or Heinz mayonnaise. Get barbecue sauce. Relish. You have tomatoes. You have onions. You have lettuce. You have hot peppers. Some saying. You can even have bacon as an option. You don't have to have bacon. You can have bacon as an option for your hamburgers. Obviously. I'm also going to serve thin crust pizza. Make the pizza thin, guys. Don't make it thick. Thin crust pizza. What kind, Ivan? Okay, make cheese, pepperoni, veggie. Those are the 3 most popular pizzas. Pepperoni, veggie, and cheese. Thin crust, Ivan. Yes, thin crust. And I want you guys to make homemade garlic dips. Garlic dip, obviously. Make hot sauce. You can have your pizza with your hot sauce. And make homemade garlic dip. Make poutine. Nice, crispy, crunchy poutine fries. You guys have to make the gravy, and you also have to make the cheese. So for the poutine, you have an option of cheese. You have cheese. If you want to have your poutine with cheese, you just put the cheese on your fries, and you put the gravy over the cheese. It melts. Or if you don't want to have your poutine with the cheese, you can just have it without the cheese. You give them the option, obviously. I also want what? I want ribs. Have 2 kind of ribs: barbecue ribs, sweet and sour ribs. Barbecue wings, sweet and sour wings. 2 options of is enough. Don't have too much food, otherwise you're gonna waste food, obviously. I also want fried teriyaki rice. 3 options of rice. You have regular white rice. You have rice with corn and maybe onions, curry rice, and you have rice with spicy rice or something like that. Regular rice, and you have curry rice, and you have a different kind of rice, like a sweet rice or something like that. And you have your options of teriyaki meats: beef, pork, chicken. Salty pork, salty chicken, salty beef, spicy chicken, spicy pork, sweet beef, sweet pork, sweet chicken. So you have 9 options of meats, and you have 3, 4 options of different kinds of rice, and you have your chicken balls with the sauce. You also have sauce for the rice. You know what I'm saying? Your soy sauce, you have your chili sauce. You put on your rice, and you have a huge salad bar. You have potato salad, macaroni salad, you have coleslaw, you have peas, you have corn, you have cucumbers, you have carrots, you have fish, you even have lobster. You can have that with your salad. You have vegetarian salad. You have lobster like Cobb. You have fish. Have a couple options of fish like lobster. You can have that with your salad. Have that with your rice, with your teriyaki meat, with your salad. Yeah, you have a big salad bar. Some saying. You have dressings like Caesar. You have ranch. You have honey vinaigrette. Because some people there are vegetarian, so you have to have a salad bar. And the actors have to eat pretty healthy food too, right? The nutritionist is gonna tell them you guys gotta balance your fat food with your healthy food. Yeah, the actors have to eat the greens, hence why you need to have a big salad bar. Okay, guys, you can eat like one full plate of your greens, and then everything else you can eat the junk food. Because everyone wants the junk food, obviously, but you need to eat. You need some greens. You need the You need the vitamins in your body. Obviously, because greens is what gives you a healthy body. It's the vitamin. There's vitamins in that. Meat does not have vitamins. Meat is protein that gives you energy. So you need the fat food too to give you energy to work all day, but you need the vitamins in your body that way you have a healthy body. From there. And I was like, alright, you're serving the actors and crew that kind of food. It's like, holy shit, your company's top notch. Yes. You have to make a call for all that. As well as the soft drinks and the milkshakes. The coffee, tea, French vanilla. We have to make a call for all that. We call the best pharmacist when we buy all the food. Mel will help me immediately buy all the food. We gotta rent the kitchen equipment where the chefs are gonna cook the food. Oh, you can have them make food in a trailer. I'm like, no, Mel. Give Eric Chong a good environment to make his food. Professional kitchen where he works. And that's all Mel Gibson has to help me immediately make the call for. Those main things. Help me correct the script, and he has to help me sign the 4 groups of people the first year. Weather workshop, extras, extra crewmen, costume designers, mass designers. We sign those 4 groups of people the first year. Second year will help me sign the stars. So once the script is all done and we did our rewrites, second year, I fly in the Hollywood actors. John Boyega, Yvonne Joji, Idris Elba, Djimon Hounsou, Andy Serkis, Don Cheadle, Ariana Grande, Danielle Minette, Angelina Bassett, the actor for Aratat, Carl Urban, John Rice Davis. You fly those 12 actors the beginning of the second year, and you sign them all to their massive contracts. Obviously, Mel, don't be cheap. Don't pay John Boyega like what, $2 million. That's good enough. Like, no, Mel, pay him his 8 to 8.5 to 8.9. VJ will sign John Boyega. Mel will sign Yvonne Joji. I'll sign the man Djimon Hounsou to his contract. So every time we bring in actors, we take turns signing people. Hey, Mel, you sign the first person first, and VJ signs the second person. I finish off the third person. I sign the third person, obviously. The first 3 people I want to sign are Yvonne Joji, Djimon Hounsou, and John Boyega. Because they're the supporting leads of the movie. Whereas all the other actors are supporting, but they're not lead supporting characters. When you read the book, see what I mean? Like, those 3 guys are the lead supporting characters of the book when you read it. Pay John Boyega's 8.9 to 8.5. If you don't want to pay him 8.5, you should pay him 8. That's good enough. Pay him his 8 when he gets paid, and give him $5.5 million in royalties. $1.5 million for the game, $250K for the merch. He'll be featured on the merch. Pay him something for the merch. That way he's happy. He's not angry, obviously. Make sure he gets paid. Mel, pay Yvonne Joji like $3.5 to $4 million. Because Mel's generous, we'll probably pay Yvonne his 4. Because Mel's not as greedy as Peter. Peter's a greedy pig. Peter might try and push for maybe 3.2. I'm like, no, Peter. Pay him 3.5 to 4. Whereas Mel will probably pay him 4. I'll go pay him 4. He pays him 4. Give him $5.5 million of the royalties. A $1.5 million for the game. For Yvonne Joji. $250K for the merch. He's featured on the merch. Pay him something for the merch. Alright, what would $1 million for the merch? Our agents are greedy. I'm like, no, guys. I'm not going to give you $1 million for the merch. No, $250K is good enough. You don't get shit in Hollywood for the merch. $250K is a nice paycheck for being featured on the merch, man. Sarah. At the end of the day, even though the Hollywood actors are going to build a bit of buzz, at the end of the day, the whole world's excited to see me and VJ. I want to know what it's like to see Ivan and VJ on that merch. They don't really care about the other Hollywood actors. They care a little bit, obviously, but me and VJ are the main show, not them. So I'm saying, hence why I'm only going to give you $2 for the game. I'm not going to give you $1 million. You rip me off, obviously. And Digimon and Sue, I'll sign like a $10.4 million deal for the movie. Before I said 10.9, that's crazy. That's too much. Pay him 10.4 base for his salary, and you give him like $6.5 million of the royalties. I give him a bit more because he's an A's actor. Give him $6.5 million of the royalties, Digimon Sue. Because he's A's actor, he's kind of like, hey, he's not that big. Give him $6.5 million of the royalties. That's good enough to do for him. $1.8 million deal for the game. You give him $250K for the merch. And they all get their commercial money too, don't forget that, right? And the perks. It's a good deal for them, obviously. And Mel helps me sign all those guys. And we sign the rest of the guys, like Carl Urban, John Mark Davis, Don Cheadle, Vigo. We sign all the rest of the guys. And once we sign them, you know what I'm saying? Mel Gibson's like, I'm like, welcome guys to Sky Source Entertainment. They're like, holy shit, the docking show, isn't it? I'd like to introduce you guys to your directors. You know, so Mel Gibson's like, hi guys. He's like, I'm going to be your director. Oh, Mel, the Passion of the Christ guy. And Guillermo del Toro's like, I'm going to be your assistant director. Holy shit, Mel Gibson and Guillermo del Toro are going to be our directors, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we showed them how horrific Erotat looks like. Erotat's the devil himself, yeah. Mel Gibson's like, you guys are going to be legends, man. It looks something scary for this movie, yeah. Like I even put $600 towards visual effects. Looking at the most horrific beings in movie history, guys. Looking at literal walking demons and devils. The world might cry for you guys. You guys are going to be legends. Yeah, the actors are like, holy shit. You know, so I can't wait for this movie. They're going to be part of that buzz me, yeah. The limo driver lets the secretaries know, Ivan, VJ, the limo driver's here. Okay. Guys, come with me. We go outside, we go in limo, we give a toast, and we take them to Boston Pizza. We take them out to dinner. Me, VJ, Mel, Guillermo told my 7 team, we take the stars out to dinner at Boston Pizza. And this will be trending, obviously. And once we have a nice dinner with them, they party out my condo for like 5.5 hours, my $300 condo. And that's the beginning of the Zane's actor's journey. Me and VJ's journey, and Mel Gibson and Guillermo del Toro's journey, and my 7 team's journey with the amazing Zane's story. Crazy worldwide buzz, guys, like you never seen before. It will blow the buzz of Star Wars, Avengers, all these franchises out of the water, guys. Looking at worldwide crazy buzz. Because Erotat No More Devils is the best story ever told. You'll see what I mean when you read about, guys. And I was doing this video. I'm sorry, please. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I want to upload and work on the lawn, and I'll enjoy the show after you guys. I'm signing out. Peace. Bye.